What's up, everybody? What's up? Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air. NFL preseason football action. Vikings versus Texans. And Valhalla Sports Talk is here for all the action. Your buddy Max Coverage wants Boone investigated for throwing Yankees games. Yeah. Shelby Minnick in the house. Shelby up in here first. John Lyons in the house. Annie in the house says, "Hey, Valhalla, bro, you a Vikings fan? Have been for a long time, buddy. Since 1977. 1977 was the beginning of my Viking fandom or the beginning of my Viking curse. One or the other. One or the other, y'all. But preseason action, y'all. Minnesota versus Houston. This is going to be on NFL Network today. NFL Network. It's going to go after this Buffalo Bill New York Giants game that still has 11 minutes and 35 seconds remaining. So we'll see. We'll see if we get started on time. It's set to start at 1 o'clock Pacific, 4 o'clock on the East Coast. Good luck this season. Beat the Packers. That's the goal. Ryan Rowe in the house. What's up, Ryan Rowe? So we're going to do this a little different this year, y'all. Gone is the audio. The audio from the game itself. I think the NFL wants that cease and desisted. So I'll be calling the game. As we get going through the season, though, Big Zig will come on, and it'll be a two-man show, and we will do the play-by-play and update y'all on the stats for your bets or your fantasy football teams. So that's the plan, y'all. That is the plan. This stream here, pretty much a test. I haven't done any Minnesota Vikings content since last year, since the season ended. No NFL content either, but we'll do this game here. We'll do this game here. I'm going to stay on this main screen here the entire time. So no stats or anything like that today because who cares? It doesn't mean anything. But I'll keep you updated on the score, the time left in the game, etc., etc. I became a Raider fan in '76 as John Lyons. What should I do, Val? I like both teams. That's up to you, buddy. Andrew in the house. On my way to college. I figured, buddy. I was thinking about you yesterday, Andrew. I was thinking about you yesterday, buddy. Glad you're on your way. Go Dodgers. Wait, that's later. Yep. Dodgers right after this one today, y'all. We've got a double header on the channel. Vikings, Texans, Dodgers, Blue Jays. I've been a Niner fan since I was a kid. My mom was a Cowboys fan, tried to force me, and yeah. Big Zig doesn't sing. He probably will if he gets enough foamy apple juices in him. Big Zig's going to join me on the Dodger stream tonight. He's a big Jays fan, but he will be joining us. We did a test this morning, got that thing hopefully lined up, but he'll be on with me tonight for Dodgers versus Blue Jays. There's really not a ton to talk about as far as this game. I don't know if McCarthy's going to play. I have a feeling Jefferson will be held out due to a hamstring injury. Hey, man, I hope all's been going well. What's up, YouTube fan? Raiders and One-Eyed Carol almost win. Uh-oh. I'm sorry I couldn't make the stream yesterday. I was busy packing. I figured, buddy. I figured you do what you got to do. You go get your ass to school. Get you some learning. You could use it, Andrew. You could use it. But shout out to the 25 up in here. We got 19 likes already. There's really no expectation for this stream, y'all. It's like I said, kind of a test in essence, preseason. Who cares what the score is? Who cares who wins? But it is what it is. But we do have betting. Betting is open. You can use your Valhalla Sports Talk points. They're like points, but with a V to bet the winner. A V to bet the winner of the game. The choices are Vikings or Texans. Bet between 10 and 10,000 if you got that many. And you too could be Voint rich by the end of the day. Come on, guys. Get pumped up for pro football. Ani says 20 now, buddy. Thank you, buddy. I love it. Let's get acquainted. Doesn't matter which team you're rooting for. Remember, we're Vikings fans. Skull. Skull, baby. Skull Vikings. So in this Buffalo Giants game, it's a pretty close game. It's 25-24 with 11:06 remaining in the fourth. One rule is preseason, don't get hurt. Exactly. I like the purple incarnation. This is Ani. Johnny Owen up in here. So if you're just arriving, like I said, it's on NFL Network today, y'all. NFL Network. Preseason odds. You gotta be a crazy person to bet on preseason NFL football, but BetMGM has some odds. Vikings are favored by 4.5 in this one. They're minus 235 on the money line. Texans plus 195. The betting breakdown right now is Minnesota. 73% of the bets are on Minnesota. 64% of the money on a money line bet. The point spread, it's about 50-50. 50%, 55% of the money, or the bets, excuse me, 55% of the bets on the Vikings, 64% of the money on the Vikings. Total points 38, y'all. 38. So this is the time. This is the place where you put your predictions in the chat. Who's going to win and what's the score going to be? Who's going to win? I'll put mine in. It's me, Mario. Bruce Davis in the house. I like both teams. I'm from Texas. I like Houston. Well, there you go. In fact, the Vikings and Raiders played good games in the 70s. Well, the day I became a Viking fan, they played the Raiders and got their asses kicked in the Super Bowl. I'm going to try, Josh, man. I'm going to try to do the Viking games as the first priority and then all of the prime time stuff. But, but, we're obviously on that Dodgers train. We're obviously on the Dodgers train, and that will take precedence over everything, period. As long as they're still around. Mike Cedillo's in the house. I'm starting my preseason with a dono. Check your phone. You're crazy, Shelby. That's too much, girl. That is too much. That is just too much, girl. Let's check it out, though. I don't see anything else yet, Shelby, dear. But like I said, you're crazy. You crazy, girl. Padres gets ass whooping by the Sox. Right now, still a Dodgers fan? Of course. Go Dodgers, says John Lyons. Vikes 27, Texans 15. Let me put mine in, and then I'll check my phone again. Yeah, betting is on, Bruce. Betting is on. All right, this is dumb to predict these, y'all. Let's be real. It's dumb to predict these games. But I'm going to say 24-14. 24-14. Let me get my bet in. Bet Vikings 10,000. Can't say much, bro. My Yankees stink. Last I saw, I was just in Max's stream and they were tied at 2, right? Tied at 2? It's there. Look again, says Shelby. Okay, girl. I'll look, girl. Well, there it is. Shelby Minnick. $25 Valhalla holla. $25 Valhalla holla from Shelby. What is the thank you on here? There we go. Thank you so much, Miss Shelby, for the $25 Valhalla holla. You didn't have to, though, girl. You didn't have to. Is the Viking mascot Odin? No, I forget that fool's name. I forget the mascot's name. Hey, I appreciate it, though, Shelby. Thank you so much. Let me update this bad boy. Look at how much right there. You on the direct dono, Shelby. You're like on a absolute tear. Absolute freaking tear. Let's up this number here. I might mess up your screen for a moment, y'all. Thank you, Shelby. Guess I've got no point. What you mean? You should have some, Bruce. Check them again. I missed Jeff's man cave in these early streams where I clashed with the Berserkers. 4-2 Yanks, Baboon will blow at Cezanne. Oh no. Check your points again, Bruce. You have to have them. They transfer over, bro. Check your balance, Bruce. Yankees need a coaching change. All right, like I said, no expectations here. If we get to 150 likes by halftime, I will drop a membership. I'll drop a membership. Hey, thank you so much, Shelby. Thank you so much, girl. It's crazy, 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 girl. Now I don't want to connect my device. I want to turn this on. Skip that. I am in the chat myself. Man, we lost all our people. I think I have that. I think I have ads turned on. I bet you. I bet you I have them dumb ads turned on. No, it's manual. It's manual. We're good. They just left because they got sick of looking at me. 8:41 remaining in this game, y'all. Yeah, do that, Bruce. Do what Shelby just did. Exclamation points, no spaces. And you'll see your points. You have to have some. If not, I'll drop some. I mean, is what it is. Let me drop some, Bruce, so you got some. All right, we'll hook y'all up. We'll hook y'all up. Excuse it if anything pops up, y'all. This keyboard affects it. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 50,000 points. 50,000 points to the 23 of you up in here. Just like that. Just like that, y'all. The Dodger stream will be huge. They've been pretty good. They've been pretty good. Still getting my tail kicked, but they've been pretty good. Oh man, just another Viking year, y'all. They broke me a couple years ago, y'all. Absolutely broke me. This year, what it's going to tell the Dale with them is it sounds like if you believe the training camp reports that the defense is going to be legit this year. It also sounds like the offensive line is supposed to be legit. But this team is going to go as J.J. McCarthy goes. The Vikings have kind of got all their eggs in one basket with McCarthy at the quarterback position. And it's tough to win in the NFL without a quarterback. No score, almost over. What you talking about? What you talking about? You look like you should be playing with that jersey on. This is Mario. This is the Randy Moss, bro. This is the Randy Moss, baby. Eat a Circle K Neapolitan ice cream sandwich. Two bets on the Vikings, no bets on the Texans. All right, today's home run or today's touchdown bobblehead. It's always the same one. Always the same one on the Viking stream, y'all. It's bobblehead Francis, and he's shook. He is shook. He of the nailhead. He of the nailhead. I ripped that off in a fit of rage watching a Viking game many, many moons ago. And it ain't got no better sense, y'all. It ain't got no better sense. Carroll lost his eyeball at a Trojan game. What are you talking about? The emoji explains everything? Oh, yeah. Are you asking if this score is almost over? This game hasn't even started yet. Cedillos starts at 1. Starts at 1, dude. It's going to be a long day. I know I'm getting just absolutely slobberknocked. Yo, Valhalla NFL is officially back. Love it. Love it. What do we got? About a month before the real bullets? About a month before the real games? More than once, Val. All right, so it's currently 5 till 1, y'all. Currently 5 minutes to 1. Let me get a time check here. There's still 7:13 remaining in this Bills Giants game. Who's going to the Super Bowl? I would say Philly, bro. I don't know that anyone's done anything to stop them. I think Philly, obviously, they're probably the betting favorite, no? What's up, Mark Guest? Is JJ playing? I'm not sure, Jacob. I don't know, buddy. I really don't know. Nufo began a little bit on the slots. So if you're checking into the chat for the first time, let me know what team you're repping, who your favorite NFL team is. Theo Val dressed like the Vikes are going to lead the division. Yeah, I doubt it. What's up, Theo? Rough morning on the battlefield today, Theo. Rough morning, bro. I rage quit after about an hour. It's got to slow down, yo. I got to slow down in that game. I'm not sure, Cedillos. I'm not sure of the schedule. On Tap Sports in the house. What's up, man? What's going on? Raider Nation for Mario. Yankees and Raiders. That's wild. That's freaking wild, bro. What you up to on tap? Are you coming back? 27 up in here, y'all. Might be a rough one. It might be a rough one, y'all. Oh. Viking Jerome in the house. What's up, Viking Jerome? What is up, dude? So again, just a programming note. This game, our game, was supposed to start at 1:00. I don't know if they're going to kick it off with this game going on still. They probably will. And we'll join it in progress. But I just had a weird thing happen on my satellite, though. I worked a 30-hour shift yesterday. What is going on there? Making a comeback. Hopefully, I've missed it. This is on Tap Sports. There you go. Hammer, drop some membership. Hammer, drop some membership. Thank you, Hammer. Who got it? Usair Defender gets it. Hammer, thanks, man. Thanks, man. Shelby says, this is exciting. Back to the first time I joined, you were calling the Vikings games in 2020. That was the beginning of it all. That was the beginning. Fight on for old SC. Just stay healthy. Let's go Vikes. Yeah, we don't want nobody getting hurt today. We don't want nobody getting hurt today. Hammer, thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much for that gifted membership. It's rooting for the over in this one, says Hammer Time. So you got money on it? I just don't get it, man. I don't get how you be betting preseason football, Hammer. Hopefully USG Trojans will be decent there, says John Lyons. Let's see how many college games I can do this year. NFC North predictions? It all depends on McCarthy, man. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, man? It's your quarterback on the Vikings. Needless to say, I'm a bit beat down. I would guess, bro. I would guess. I'm beat down too for different reasons. I just did a parlay on the NFL games today for the heck of it. There you go, Hammer. There you go. Seek help. Seek help, Hammer Time. So again, y'all, just another deal. I'm trying to get off that audio, y'all. Obviously, last year the NFL didn't like it. That's why they were hiding these streams, and I'm gonna just try to make it. I'm just gonna try to make it. If this start is an indication, we might be in some trouble. Sarah Small in the house. What's up, Sarah? What's up, Sarah Small? Love the Moss jersey. Yeah. Go Vikings, says Brandon Walker. Sarah drops a membership. You know, I love JJ. I think he'll do all right, though. Lots of talent around him. Stinks that Addison got the 3-game ban. He deserved it. He deserved it. Sarah drops a membership, too. What are you doing, Miss Sarah? Sarah be donating memberships all over YouTube, y'all. It's crazy. Thank you, Miss Sarah. Thank you, Miss Sarah. We're pushing that 180 number, y'all. 180 v homies. Almost 180 v homies. What's up, Derek Johnson? Just relaxing, is Sarah Small. You got the weekend off, Miss Sarah, I would imagine. So 4:01 remaining in this Giants-Bills game here on NFL Network. Ever tried horse beer? A red horse beer? No. Val does a better job than those overpaid morons calling the games. Oh. I love supporting my friends, says Miss Sarah. We appreciate you, girl. Thank you so much. It's crazy. I got a case of real American beer today, says Hammer Time. No weekends for Sarah on the old J-O-B. The old J-O beer. Jordan Addison fell asleep on the Los Angeles freeway. He ain't the brightest tool in the box. The sharpest tool in the tool shed. It's out of SC though, y'all. Fight on. Fight on SC. So as I mentioned before, y'all, the focus this year on the NFL side is going to be obviously the Viking games. I'll probably do those solo, and then all of the prime time stuff. So all of the nationally televised, all of the prime stuff that I can get in after the Dodgers season is over. Hopefully, we are sitting off another second consecutive World Series when we get hot and heavy with the NFL here on the channel. But Big Zig will be joining me on stream for every one of those games that he can. He'll also be on tonight for Dodgers versus Blue Jays. A little Bush Light. There you go. Football is back, baby, says Andrew. At Texans 10. Did you check your point balance, Bruce? Wonder why yours isn't working, bro. Summer Robe, hey Val, what is the sharpest tool in the tool shed? It ain't Addison. What would be the sharpest tool in the tool shed? I mean a ice pick. I don't understand that, Bruce. I don't understand why yours isn't working. I don't know. He bet on the effing horse? What? Here, Bruce, I'm going to show you right here. Copy what I type in the chat, bro. Copy what I type in the chat, Bruce. What did Shelby say? What did Shelby say? Come on now. I don't know why yours aren't taken, Bruce. Maybe it took one of the other ones. First, that one there, Texans is spelled wrong. Bruce, Texans is spelled wrong. What happened, Mario? Where are you leaving? Where are you going? Where are you going? Yeah, Texans. No space, Bruce. Poor Bruce. Bruce going through it, chat. Bruce is going through it today. Come on, man, run this clock. Jesus. We're 5 minutes past. Let me see if this game is rolling. Let me see if they just fired it off. No, it's still not going, so what's up with Mario? It's Mario's problem. We need to hold as many as we can, y'all. We need to hold as many as we can, lock them to something. H&R Block is on the Texans uniform. Is that true? It is taking forever, bro. It's 2:35 now. 2:35 remaining in Giants Bills. Again, I have no plan to do like a stat page today, y'all. No plan to do a stat page. Who cares? Who cares? and obviously not going to play the audio. I'm currently going through Texas via Amtrak. There you go, Lions. That's right. You're traveling back. What do you think so far, Lions, about your train ride? There you go, Bruce. There you go, Bruce. Right, they're showing the Vikings game on a split box now. It looks like McCarthy is standing on the sideline in a uniform right next to the coaches. Minnesota is receiving the kick. So I'll tell you what I know. So we've got a split screen now. All right, Helton returning it, takes it past the 25. Let's fast forward anything I missed here. It doesn't fast forward like the Dodger games do. You have to push it. Of course, a penalty. Of course, a penalty on the kickoff. So the Vikings with the ball. Vikings in their purple jerseys, white pants. McCarthy in the huddle. And there we go. We're starting to have stat pages launch. So the Vikings, after the penalty, would start out at the 12. McCarthy under center. Single setback behind him. It's a handoff coming this way. It'll be a short gain of about 1 by Mason. Mason, one of the offseason pickups for the Vikings. Dog catcher in the house. Yep. Both games. Yeah, we might be in some real trouble here, y'all. All right, fake the handoff. Does McCarthy. Rolls left. The throw is incomplete. Intended for. Oh, no. Addison catches it. Short gain, short pickup. TV is having some trouble, y'all. It's skipping and a skipping. The short pass to McCarthy's left, and Matt Addison reached behind himself. Could have been a pick six pretty easily. 3rd and 4 is the down and distance. Shotgun formation. The throw over the middle, first down and more. Addison takes it past the 25 to the 28. First down, Vikings. I'm not sure, oh. Texans have a stellar defense, says John Lyons. A little two tight end set here. They put Addison in motion to the far side. It's a handoff. Jordan Mason again, gain of about 3. So 12:47 clock running here in the first quarter. I forgot to put the quarter up. Will Valhalla finally explain his Minnesota fan origin? Shut your mouth. You shut your mouth. Are we invisible on YouTube, chat? What is going on? Let me look. Let me see how bad this shit is. Back to pass. McCarthy looking long. Throws. What a catch. What a catch by Addison for another Minnesota Viking. First down, baby. Another first down. I'm not hidden or nothing. Nobody's really doing great. I think the NFL is literally showing this game. But even Chat Sports only has like 273 in there. All right, they go to a commercial break. I like JJ McCarthy's as Miss Sarah. He was cold, no doubt. Ain't nobody killing it, y'all. That guy's got one of those boxes covering up the screen. This one's showing the actual game, so he won't be long for this YouTube game. There's one bar. He's at about 61. Yeah, there's some dirty water going on, y'all. Dirty water. It's okay. Whatever. What ifs? It's just the preseason. Facts. Facts, buddy. Yeah, it's not the. We talking about preseason? Preseason? I don't know if we took a timeout or what here. Maybe I should put up ESPN on this screen. Let's put ESPN up here. That'll give me a better idea of some of the stuff. What's up, Mick? What is up, Mick? So this and the Giants Buffalo game are one of only 2 games active right now. All right, so both teams with 3 timeouts. We got 11:57 to go in the first quarter. Vikings driving, sitting at about midfield. They roll the clock. McCarthy is under center. I formation. It's a handoff. Mason going left. Nice pickup. Nice pickup of about 8. Nice little 8-yard run for Mason. You turn this up. So far, a nice little encouraging drive for these Vikings. All right, so under center again this time. We got a fullback and a running back to the left. Kind of staggered. It's a handoff faked and a throw to the fullback who gets thrown down to the ground. A loss. Loss on the play. NFL Network goes back to Giants Bills. Right, they're going back to Texans Vikings now on NFL Network. So nothing for Ham there. CJ Ham. McCarthy in the shotgun on a 3rd and 4 here. 3rd and 4. Back to pass. Looking over the middle with time. Throws it. And it'll be over the head of his intended receiver. Intended for Jackson. So that'll make it 4th and 5 from midfield. And we're going to keep him out there. McConnell will keep the Vikings out there on a 4th and 4. Why pass behind the line on 2nd and 1? All right, 9th play of the drive. McCarthy in a shotgun, running back to his right. Duos to the left. The ball's snapped. McCarthy rolling right. He's going to run it. And it'll be a Minnesota Viking first down, baby. Minnesota Viking first down. Let's go, baby. McCarthy showing them legs, the wheels, if you will. Beat him a single high safety look and a blitz. And McCarthy said, let me get the hell out of here and get a Viking first down. All right, ball now sits on the Texan 35. It's 1st and 10, 9:51 clock running here in the first quarter. McCarthy under center looks backward. It's knocked down at the line of scrimmage by a big man on the Texans. I like the NFL Network. They constantly update all games. I have to add that scoreboard thing to this setup, y'all. I have to add the the roving scoreboard to this setup. I still don't know exactly what I want to do for the secondary screen, though. We got there's a flag in the Giants Bills game. It's a handoff in Minnesota up the middle, taken to about the 31. 31. That clock still running, 9:33. 3rd and 5 for Minnesota. Come on, NFL Network. That game's no importance. It won't end, man. It will not end, Mick. All right, 3rd and 5. McCarthy shotgun, running back to his right. Trips left formation. The ball is snapped. McCarthy looking left. Pressure gets to him. The throw over the middle. It'll be incomplete. Incomplete, intended for Mason. So I think we'll send out the field goal unit. You wonder if I remember what? Sucks to be remembered for F-up. Facts. All right, let's get these scores to where they look real. It gets up. Let's go. What's up, Sheila? Jim Marshall running the wrong way. Yep. JD looked pretty good. Yeah, that was actually a decent little drive there. Decent little drive. I liked what I saw. Shout out to the 39 in the house. We got 35 likes, y'all. That's a pretty good average. Sheila says hopefully the Vikings win. John Corber in the house. What's up, John? What's up, John Corber? Man, that would be good right now, y'all. A little trapper beef jerky. That would be the bomb. That would be the bomb right now. Now let's see the Vikings' vaunted defense as Kubler. I agree, buddy. I agree, man. Let's see what we got. Sheila says hopefully my team wins too. Who's your team, Sheila? You're a Raiders fan, right, Sheila? Sheila and Dave are big Raiders fans, chat. Did the Vikings make the playoffs last year? I don't remember, bro. I really don't. I just let it go, yo. I can't focus on this team. I can't. I can't put my heart into it. I don't have it in me no more. I just can't do it. I don't even remember, and I'm not even lying. What are we doing? Are we still doing this Bills game? My God. Did she? Hell no. Watching the Bills preseason game, 39 seconds left. Frank Raposa in the house. Bruce says, I've been a Raider fan for 41 years. You guys are killing me, man. All right, the kick is away. He's running. Knocked down, slobber knocked at the 25. Little 24-yard return. Of course, that new kickoff thing started a year or so ago. Here comes that Vikings defense, y'all. Let's do something big. It was all a blur, says Mick. I can tell you what happened last year with the Vikings, says John Corber. I really don't remember, y'all. I'm being dead serious. I just dump it. I can't. I can't. They take my soul. Run up the middle. All right, a little gain right up the middle. Little 4-yard gain, according to Paul Allen, radio voice of the Vikings. That'll make it 2nd and 6. Oh, if bobblehead Francis could talk. Yeah, his larynx was severed when I ripped his head off. His larynx was severed. He can't make no more noise. All right, a first down for the Texans on the right side. Little pass to their tight end. Little bastard. Oh, I got to move the $1 million football to the Texans. Vikings have so many F-ups like Gary Anderson's missed field goal. You shut your mouth. Val, the Rams played the Vikings and it was not good for you. That's right. We got absolutely obliterated, didn't we? Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember that. All right, almost another first down. This time running right up the middle. 9-yard run right up the gut. Thanks, Obe. I appreciate it, buddy. I appreciate the reminder. 2nd and 1, a run up to the right. Another first down. They are past midfield. So they're moving it well, too. I would block that memory, too, says Obe. John Lyons says Raiders. This is going to be a long season, says Nufo. Rams lost the next week, and I'm still pissed at the snow, says Summer O. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Texans. Trying to get to this near side. Vikings defense roll him up, but after a gain of about 3. 6, actually. So, yeah, I'm right on. My eyeballs. It's still that little picture, though, y'all. Still the tiny screen. Scapegoat Studios, I'm going to see Coldplay with my boss. Wish me luck. There you go, buddy. There you go. Watch out. Watch out for the kiss cam. Uh-oh, Sheila. Sheila ain't having it, y'all. Bruce done pissed off Sheila. 2nd and 4. Throw over the middle. Caught. He gets laid out, but he'll take it all the way to the 25. Another Texans first down. They moving at will. This Sheila, man. All right, so another 1st and 10 from the Viking 25. It's a handoff coming this way. He turns it upfield, takes it inside the 20. Texans are in the red zone. The red zone. Bam. They're working us, y'all. They're moving at will. Every play has been a positive play. Ball sits at the 17. It's a fake handoff. Looking end zone. Incomplete, intended for the tight end. Stover was the intended receiver. Who the hell is this quarterback? Mills. Thank goodness there's only 3 weeks of preseason. They're moving through the Vikings' melted butter defense. It's weird Aaron Rodgers is a Steeler, says Sarah Small. All right, finally that Bills game is over. Jesus. Finally it's over. 3rd and 3 now from the 18 for the Texans. Shotgun. Whistles. Whistles. It's a penalty. All right, so the Giants beat the Bills. That was a penalty on the Texans. A false start penalty on the Texans. Looks like it's hot as all get up in US Bank Stadium today, y'all. How is it an indoor stadium and people are boiling in there? 3rd and 8 is the down and distance here. Vikings defense got to come up big here. Shotgun formation for Mills. He looks right, throws it short. A little screen. Caught by the tight end. He busts through the Minnesota defense. And it'll be a 1st down. When did we have a tornado watch? When? When? How the hell are we in a tornado watch? All right, 1st down. 1st down after another penalty. So they're at the 14, y'all. Do they have a window open? I guess they must have those big doors open. They are fanning themselves, the fans are, like they are getting tore up. It could be because they're on the sunny side, though. Of course, we got that see-through roof. 4:05 clock running here. 1st and 10 for the Texans at the 14, down by 3. Mills fakes it, rolls out this way, throws it to a touchdown. Touchdown, Texans. I forgot to put the score in. I'm learning, y'all. I forgot. Wait, we got a penalty flag, though. We got a penalty. This might come back. That's a dust devil. All right, no foul for intentional or player downfield, and it'll count. It'll count, y'all. I'm a 49er fan, 5 Super Bowls. I'm good for the rest of my life. Yeah, pretty wild, though. Johnny, go take a seat over there. All right, extra point from the left hash. Screen of blackness, channel not available. Now it's back. Fairburn. Kick is up. It's good. All right, so 7-3, y'all. This is what I'm supposed to be doing, y'all. I'm supposed to be doing this after a score, but I'm new. I got to hit the head, too, really bad. I got to go hit the head right now, yo. All right, here's the scoring play. Here is the scoring play on that one. And I'll be right back, y'all. I will be right back. All right, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. So we're going to probably have to build this bad boy up from the ground up, y'all. Viking fan in the house. Way to get the season started, right, Valhalla? Let's go, Viking fan. Sorry to hear that, Sheila. All right, 28 in the house, 38 likes, a little over 500 views. All right, Texans back to kick, right to left. And we got flags right away. Didn't land where it was supposed to. 4 of the flags? Nope. I got to remember what my buttons are, y'all. Out of practice. All right, looks like we already got another quarterback here. So it looks like JJ just one drive. Who the hell is this guy? All right, so because they didn't kick it into the landing zone, the ball comes out to the 35. I don't know who this dude is. Sam Howell. Sam Howell. Pitch going left. Ty Chandler. Blown up. Blown up after he crossed the line of scrimmage. Gain of about 1. We mic'd up. Testing 1, 2, 3. Are you guys hearing me? Are you guys hearing me? I'm not getting any levels on the mic. Glad to see you back at it, says retired Auntie Hunter. Shotgun formation. Throwing. Caught. Who's that guy? 13. I don't know none of these guys, y'all. This is how disconnected I have been. This is how disconnected I have been. Yeah, McCarthy already done. Loud and clear. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why my level isn't showing up. All right, under center this time is Howell. 1st and 10. Handoff. Chandler going to get tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 2. I Felton is a rookie 3rd-round pick, says Kubler. So McCarthy over there talking to Hawkinson and one of the other tight ends. He's already got a ball cap on. I'm telling you, John, I have a hard time with this team, bro. I have a hard time giving an F about them. They ruined me, bro. They ruined me a couple years ago. All right, Chandler, a little screen pass. Chandler cuts it up. Hey, nice little gain on 2nd and 11. Takes it just shy of the 1st down. All right, we try to run it forward with Howell. Little quarterback sneak. And that'll be a Minnesota Viking 1st down. Valhalla needs to yell at the Vikings to make them get their heads out their butts. All right, so Howell was brought over, I believe, by Washington. He had some good games over there with them. I can't remember where he played college ball. I think it was North Carolina. But under center again, fakes the handoff, play action, tries to throw it to Chandler out of the backfield. It'll be a short gain of about 1. 4. Yeah, they won't be crushed. I had years like that with the Bills, so I understand. I just unplugged, bro. When the season's over, that plug unplugged. I won't let him do it to me no more, y'all. My only team that I'm a fan of that has never won a championship. And they were the first. 2nd and 3. Howell under center fumbles it. And he's going to get slobber knocked behind the line of scrimmage, bringing up 3rd. So we're through 1, y'all. We head to the 2nd quarter. Texans 7, Vikings 3. Oops. So we're through 1, y'all. They go to a commercial break. I'm so happy football season is back. 3-7. Yeah, this is going to be an ugly stream, y'all. Hoofta. Hoofta. I did, like, before the game started, y'all, I did look, and it looked like the NFL was even had a live stream or something with this as well. But I don't know, the chat sports guys are doing okay. I'm sure the NFL out just swatting folks today, y'all. They are just swatting the shit out of folks. But we got Dodgers Blue Jays after this one, y'all. Dodgers Blue Jays here on the channel. Michael Cedillos, Rams, Chargers, Niners, Raiders. I will get the next 9 quarters wrong now. Sheila Happy football is back. Yeah. All right, so scoring so far was Will Riker to 48 field goal, made it 3-0 Vikes. And then Braxton Berrios, a 14-yard pass from David Mills. The Fairbairn kick is good to make it 7-3 Texans. You might have got me, Johnny. I'm trying to remember. I know I downloaded the picture. Here, I can tell you. Back to pass, thrown right side. First down. First down to Naylor. Let's go. A little 9-yard gain there on a 3rd and 9. A 3rd and 9 ski. Here, I got that starting pitching matchup. I might not know. We got Snell. We got Snell going. They got some other guy. All right, 1st and 10 from inside the 30. Pitch coming this way. Chandler gets tackled for a loss. Not ideal. We got Snellzilla on tonight, Johnny. We won 18 games, NFL says go Eagles. Vikings mid. Hey, welcome to the stream. Back to pass as McCarthy throws it. Chandler, a little screen. Cut up forward, takes it to about the 24. So a 7-yard gain on that one will make it 3rd and about 5. 3rd and 6. 13:38 clock running here in the second quarter. Vikings chasing 4 for the tie. Kind of weird, Cedillo, so I would like to see the Chargers get 1-2. Sheila, big fan of the Kings, Lakers, Dodgers, and Chiefs. 3rd and 6, shotgun. Just inside the 25. Howell looks right, passes. Caught by Lucky Jackson, but he wasn't lucky on his spin. He gets tackled short of the first down after a gain of 4. And that'll make it 4th down, and the Vikings will likely send out the field goal unit. All right, Will Riker coming out. Riker coming out to try to cut the lead to 1. No problem, Johnny. Riker from the right hash mark. Kick is up, right downtown, bang! Riker 2 for 2 today, baby. 2 for 2, and it's 6 Vikings, Texans 7. I'll get that score and play for you. 38-yard field goal. Let's drop that in the Chadinsky. I would like to see San Diego sink into the Pacific. Dang, bro. I went to a lot of Angel games in the 70s. 79, I went about 55 games. 55 games. All right, I got cats playing pianos on my TV, y'all. Advertisement for Chiefs Chargers on YouTube TV Friday, September 5th. Sheila says your team better win. Twisted Tea advertisement. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, goodbye. Remember the Freedom Bowl. Spelling is correct. San Diego. I never want my Rams to win their preseason games. Bad luck. Still never been into US Bank Stadium, y'all. Still one of the nicest in the NFL, in my opinion. My humble opinion. Oh, I didn't move the $1 million football, y'all. I didn't move it. I screwed it up. Vikings strike. All right, kick away. All right, here we go. Let's our second look at this Vikings defense. They're hyping up Theo Jackson, a safety out of Tennessee. So anywho, we got 12:27 to go in the second quarter. Vikings just drove the field, stalled out in the red zone, kicked a field goal to cut the lead to 1. Texans lead at 7-6. They will start out at the 35 after that kickoff was into the end zone. Under formation is the quarterback. I believe it's Mills still. He turns, and we got penalty flags. Penalty flags on the field. False start on the offense, number 78. Guess what, Valhalla? I'm getting a shirt that says I support Tay-Tay Swifters. There you go. I've been to 2 games in US Bank. Great place to watch a game. Looks like it. What's up, Thomas Fritch? That's because they lose all their teams. That's because they lose their teams because they refuse to build them stadiums. So one of the offseason additions for the Vikings was Jeff Okudah out of Ohio State. Drafted really high in the NFL draft many, many moons ago. But they're giving him a shot here in Minnesota. 2nd and 9, shotgun formation, running back to the left. It's thrown this near side. It'll be caught. And nice big pickup by the tight end. Vikings already have it showing a propensity to have trouble with tight ends. Actually, that was a running back. Having trouble with them too. It's on NFL Network, John. NFL Network, buddy. All right, so 3rd and 2 now. Come on, defense. Get to his ass. 3rd and 2. Shotgun. Time. Got it. Sacked him. Yeah. Sacked him. Which one of these buttons? Murphy gets the first sack of the preseason for the Vikings. Let's go, baby. Darker Green, hey, from Bemidji, Minnesota. What's up, Darker Green? How you doing, man? Shout out to Bemidji. I got a buddy in there in Bemidji. Back to punt. Punt is away. $1 million football over to the Vikes. This will come down at the 10. Run, fool. He ain't going to get the edge. A flag, a block in the back. And he might be hurt. So Rondale Moore was the kick returner, and as soon as he went down, he got hurt again. A legal blindside block on the Vikings. So we're going back to the goal line. All right, 10:30 to go in the second quarter. 7-6 Texans. They go to a commercial break, y'all. I know most of you are regulars, but if you're new, hit that subscribe button. Give the video a like. Boom, boom, boom. Little AI Valhalla action. So, somebody do me a favor that's on a computer, please. Somebody do me a favor and search for Vikings Texans Live on YouTube. Vikings Texans Live. And tell me what you see. Give me an idea what you're seeing out there. Give me an idea what you're seeing there. I want to look at Sportsnet Canada. I think everything's pretty much the same on these stat pages, etc. Let's see though. Let's see what it looks like. Let me see what I'm set up like over here. Let me see what it looks like. Full screen capture. All right, so they've got a card out for this guy that tried to return that kick. Apparently, he spent all last year on the injured reserve. Yeah, I know Chat Sports is killing it. I know they are. You're seventh of streams, ninth or 10th with ads counted in the index. Yeah, I know Chat Sports is just killing me, but so I am coming up though. So how many of those would you say dog catcher are like showing the game or a version of it, blocked out partially or whatever? What do you mean you can't have a phone, Sheila? I don't understand. All right, what if I fatten this up? What if I zoom in on this bad boy? That's about it. Tackle that fool. What's up, Timothy? How you doing, dude? I saw your post. Steve Santa Maria. So I think what I want to make here, y'all, is like we have on the Dodger streams. I think I want to have a scoreboard up there where it says Valhalla Sports Talk Football Stream. And Big Zay will be where AI Valhalla is. All right, they're carting this guy off, y'all. So Rondale Moore, an offseason acquisition by the Vikings, spent last year hurt, is getting carted off. Looks really bad. Vikings are going to start out this drive. Vikings will start out this drive at, what is that football at? At the 5? Third on the old totem pole for Shelby. All right, the stat page seemed to bring some more eyeballs. Yeah, I don't think he was okay the way he was acting. Oh, I've got it in there, Corber. I've got it in there. Handoff up the middle. Dropped at the 10. Yeah, we'll see if the audio works, though. We'll see. I'll have Big Zig call the Toronto offense, and I'll call the Dodgers. All right, back to pass. Rolling this side. Throws it into the ground to live another day. Howell just said, I'm about to get sacked here. Let me throw it. PDX Jeff in the house. Sarah Adams up in here. Ho, hi. Hi, ho. Hi, ho. Sarah Adams in the chat. Almost 50 up in here. That's her high. All right, here we go. Here we go. 3rd and 6 is the down and distance shotgun formation. 9:53 clock run in second quarter. Throw to this side. A little shake and bake. Shake and bake by number 13. First down for Felton. Let's go. All right, so 1st and 10 now. 1st and 10. Vikings down by 1. Camera pans to JJ. Justin Jefferson, the other one, on the sideline in civilian clothes. This is from the 15. Howell, hands off. Chandler going right. He'll go down just shy of the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20, a little 3-yard gain. With you, bro. So, no. All right, 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7, 8:35 clock running. Howell in the shotgun, running back to his right, duos to the left. Sam looks that way, throws it. Almost picked off, but it was caught. Caught by Johnson, number 81. Did they say first down? How the hell was that a first down? That linebacker almost knocked that bad boy down. So, yeah, first down. Let's go. Let's go. All right, Howell back to pass, fakes off the handoff, rolls right, and throws it out of bounds. Throws it out of bounds, stopping the clock with 7:45. Sadly, the NFL is a game of who isn't injured the most. I don't know if I agree there. It's the same guys at the top every year. All right, so 2nd and 10 for the Vikings. Ball sits on the 28. Howell back to pass, looking long, goes long, and it's caught. Caught by Lucky Johnson. First down Vikings. Big pickup. 18. 18 on the game. We be moving. Cultured YouTubers watch VST only. Another throw, another big gain. 16-yard gain. Howell to Jay Jones. We be moving. We're moving. Matriculating the ball down the field, as John Madden used to say. 6:54 clock running here in the second quarter. Vikings chasing 1 for the tie, 2 for the lead. Apparently the 49ers mystery backup quarterback was an 8-figure contract worthy free agent. Time will tell. Under center, Howell, handoff. This is Xavier Scott, the rookie. Takes it pat inside the 30. 7-yard gain down at the 28th. We're picking up chunks. Justin Jefferson is going to join the telecast on NFL Network for the third quarter. Justin's got him a chain, y'all. Kind of like the one I have. All right, little handoff again. Same running back. This time forward. First down. First down, Vikes. Nice little drive to end the half, looks like. Let's make them pay. Let's make them pay. .531 clock running here in the second quarter. It's a 1st and 10 for Minnesota. From the Houston 23. Now under center. Back to pass. Looks over the middle. Throws it short to Scott. Scott running. 20. Turns the spinny. First down. Just outside the 10 at the 12. Minnesota Viking. First down. It's the 11-yard pickup. Just chunks. Big chunks. 10 plus on this drive. Over and over and over. Dabby says we're going to the Super Bowl. I think the NFL Network is going to be part of ESPN. Or they got a percentage. 1st and 10. Handoff again. Number 36. Who's that? Scott again takes it inside the 10. Woo! We at the 3. We're red zoning it, baby. We're red zoning it. Little slobber knocking. Don't bother knocking. It's a long 3, y'all. 2nd and 2 is the down and distance. Both teams still with all 3 timeouts. Under center is Howell, running back behind him. Handoff up the middle. Scott fighting hard right to the goal line. First down. First and goal, baby. Texans just willing to just let it run down. Howell under center. Quarterback sneak. Tush push, kinda. Lady ref. Touchdown! Said touchdown Vikings. Touchdown Vikings, baby. 12-7 before the extra point, COO. Let's go. All right, let's do this extra point, y'all. Let's do this extra point. You're on the big screen, 65-inch Roku. That's terrifying. That is terrifying, Shelby. I like this rookie, y'all. I like him. He got a fancy do. The extra point is up. It's good. Oops, wrong one. 13-7 Vikes. Let's get you that scoring update. Let's get you that scoring update, y'all. And let's tell you how we got here. Let's tell you how we got there. Sam Howell, a little rush on second. Little rush on second down for the tutty. Supersized Val. That's freaking terrifying, bro. That's freaking terrifying. I show the 49ers have 5 quarterbacks on their roster. The most experienced one is Mac Jones. Well, they still got that other dude, right? Preseason is deceptive. The Bills lost to the Giants today. I wanted the Vikings to sign Mac Jones last year. They don't give a shit what I got to say. Thor in the red zone for 6. Thor is laid out in our bed, y'all. Thor is laid out. He is in the nap zone, not the red zone. All right, so what do you know, Valhalla, about NFL football setup for Valhalla Sports Talk in 2025? I thought about ditching the stats page completely. That was dumb. So we're going to bring that up. And we got to set up a scoreboard. We got to set this up. And I'm going to put that scoreboard like we have for the Dodgers up top and the players, the top 3 players on each team scrolling. We got to put some timeouts up there. Hammer Time drops another membership. Let's go, baby. Let's go. King Cheesy 615 gets it. Hammer, thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. There's King Cheesy getting that bad boy. All right, so 3:18 to go. Here we're looking at the Vikings schedule. We start off week 1 at Chicago. Then we got 2 at home before we travel to Ireland against the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers. And then right there to England. So back-to-back games across the pond. A return 20 knocked down $1 million football to the Texans. They got all 3 timeouts. So Chicago, Atlanta, Cincy, Pittsburgh. I figure they go 2-2 in first 4 weeks. Hey, thank you again, Hammer. Yeah, I haven't dropped a single commercial. I can't afford to lose nobody. First and 10, under center this time, the Houston quarterback. It's a handoff going left. Nice little gain before he runs into 3 Vikings. Flaring their nostrils. 3:04 clock running. Texans still with 3 timeouts. Going to bring up a second down. Where are you going? Vikings Steelers Ireland will be a high viewer game. Yeah. Looking forward to it. Second and 6. Vikings send 5. Throw over the middle. Caught. Viking defense tackles him. He's short of the first. So third down. Texans still timeouts in their pockets. 2:20 clock running here. Ben Delton. Irish and the Vikings love to drink, says Cedillos. Got to stomp the Steelers and Old Britain, says Dog Catcher. I agree, bro. I agree. Third and 2. They are loud at the bank. All right, here we go. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning, y'all. 2-minute warning. I might have to bring the mic back too, y'all, for the Vikings. I saw a Vikings tour bus in Dublin today. It was like the duck tour buses we have here, says PDX. Where'd you saw it on what? TV or X? What? What you see it on? People from Ireland love it when people with no sense like me call it Old Britain. Oof. Conor McGregor, right? He's trying to be the no, is that Ireland? Where's McGregor trying to be like the guy politically? This TV is way too loud, y'all. I got to turn that down. They probably hate me here. They probably hate me up in here. Man, one sub away. I mean, one member away from 180. I looked up today what it takes to get the 21st emoji because I had forgotten. We're not going to get the 21st emoji ever, y'all. It takes 300 members for the 21st. I was like, that ain't happening. I'm making homemade meatball subs for dinner, handmade meatballs and homemade sauce with tomatoes. Nice. Nice. Spitty nice. So Jets Packers is tonight on NFL Network. Jets Packers. Then tomorrow you got Dolphins Bears and Saints Chargers tomorrow. I think the Vikings are on TV, free TV, the NFL Network. 2 of the 3 weeks. 2 of the 3 weeks. Third and two. Third and two for the Texans. We're at the 2 minute mark. They've still got all 3 timeouts. Shotgun formation, empty backfield. Looks like 5 wide. This ball's snapped. Thrown quickly this side, caught, first down. First down, Texans. He Kubler says, drink your mead. I've never had mead. Have you, Kubler? I guess I don't even understand it. All right, 1st and 10 now from the 34. No, the 35. Shotgun. Time looking left, throws it. Tight end. Pushed out of bounds. Kaylee Blackman on the coverage. So 1:14 to go before the half. Just working, arriving guests. All right, Shelby. How long till we just go to 18 games and just have 2 preseason? My daughter is eating the meatballs as I'm making them, says Sheila. 2nd and 5, y'all. 2nd and 5. Under center this time. Thrown this near side. Turns up field. And he'll get taken down, but he's going to be real close. They say keep the clock a running. Keep the clock running. 103. 1 minute. Are the Texans not going to use a timeout? They rushed to the line of scrimmage. It's on the 45, their own 45, shotgun formation. And whistles. We got a penalty. Oops, I pushed the wrong button. Is it 14? It's 13. What was I trying to push there, y'all? 5. False start on the offense. All right, so Houston calls a timeout to avoid a runoff. So they're going to lose one, but it'll be a 30-second timeout, their first of the game. The ladies and the gentlemen that bring out the water to the players, man, you should have seen them. It was like a jailbreak. Keep them boys hydrated. Keep them hydrated. It's going to be 3rd and 6 for the Texans now. 3rd and 6, 47 seconds. Cat goes quiet on me. So that Dodger game starts at 6:10, Jet. 6:10. I should have plenty of time to switch over. Here come the water people again. All right, Vikings take a timeout because they had too many men in the huddle. Jack Wagons. It sure looks like it is, PDX. It sure looks like it's hot. The fans are like waving themselves with like anything they've got in their hand. Meat is made with honey, says Kubler. Freshly cooked, still warm meatballs are hard to resist, but they actually taste better the next day. More complex spice permutation with aging. Dang, dog catcher. All right, the noise meter is off the charts, y'all. On a 3rd and 6, Vikings showing pressure at the line. Shotgun. They send it. Crosser. Caught. And it'll be a first down at midfield for the Texans. All right, Houston takes another timeout. So I have a timeout thing. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, it's like my first day, chat. It's like my first day. Hey, the Raiders beat the Seahawks 23. Oh, no, wait. Raiders Seahawks 23-23? A tie? Says it's final. Final. First day back from school for Val. Back to pass. Get that fool. He's rolling left. He's going to throw it out of bounds. 36 seconds to go. 36 seconds to go. That's going to make it 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Looks like the Vikes are bringing in that nickel package. That game was on Thursday, dog catcher? Ah. Nah, no fantasy football for me. I'm retired. 2nd and 10, y'all. 2nd and 10, shotgun formation. Delayed blitz, the throw, incomplete. Incomplete, 32 seconds to go, 3rd down. Nothing wrong with a nice, tasteful tie. Raiders and Seahawks are former division rivals back when Seattle was in the AFC West. Yeah, I used to have a like a literal game plan from a Raiders Seahawks game that I got at the Raiders practice facility. In the trash. Back to pass. Look out, fool! Get it! Hit! Let's go! Let's go. Knocked him down back there on a 3rd and 10. I don't know if he got the ball out quick enough. He running for his life. Purple People Eaters 2025 edition. And that fool's down. That fool got sacked. You got sacked. We got a penalty flag, though. Quit pushing 4, you jackwagon. It's 5. You so sneaky. What are you talking about? Were you looking for food in the trash? No, I was looking for cool shit. I was looking for cool shit. It was the game plan for what? All right, so we're going to take a timeout. They're going to call it a sack. So 14-yard loss, that puts them in trouble of not getting the field goal. Yeah, the Raiders were playing the Seahawks in a playoff game, and I think it was the game that Franco got hurt, or maybe the one that Bo got hurt in. Was Bo against when Bo's big injury? Was it against the Seahawks? It might have been that game. Dumpster diving. Hey, the kick's away. By Felton, fair catch. All right, so the Vikings get the $1 million football. They get the $1 million football with 21 seconds remaining. Yeah, versus the Hawks. Bo was hurt in the Seahawk game. Yeah, it was that game, bro. It was weird. It was like about that thick. It was about that thick. It had what the plays were that they were going to focus on. Had diagrams in it. It was pretty wild. Pretty wild. Ain't that crazy, Corber? All right, so halftime, y'all. We're not going to do nothing here. We headed to the half. So let's reset the. So some of yous are getting the new at in front of your name. Some of you are getting the at in front of your name. All right, we'll see you. We'll see you, buddy. I remember that him running over the boss. So this is harder. This is harder for me to read your names, y'all. Nick in the house is school, baby. Here's to another year. We only remember what we want to remember. So some of you don't have it. Like PDX doesn't have it. Sheila doesn't have it. I don't see Sheila with an at. I don't know why they're doing it, y'all. Apparently, it has something to do with the underage stuff. Apparently, it has something to do with keeping kids off of YouTube. But I don't see Sheila with one. I see Streamlabs with one. I see Corber with one. Obe doesn't have one. I'm going to go out and come back in, says Obe. I see mine with an at, says PDX. See, I see you regular. I see you regular. I knew it was coming. They hit max about a week and a half ago. Yeah, not on my screen you don't, Sheila. I'm not sure why. Let me refresh it. Now I'm looking obviously at my dashboard, so this is different probably from what you all see. Oh, they're gonna start I've told you to change that name, bro. It pisses me off. Anyway, goodbye. Anyway, goodbye. The wrench people don't have an at. I don't see anybody. Dog catcher don't have one. Dog catcher don't have one. Lions has one. PDX doesn't have one. It's very weird. It's very weird, y'all. 50 likes, 51 in the house. We're at 1,000 views. I met Boz in Safeway in the late 80s. Why does my name have an at? See, I don't see it now, John. I see it without it. Let me look on an actual stream. I'm looking at my dashboard, but let me go to the actual stream. Yeah, even on a regular stream, I don't see it. All right, I'm going to close this poll. Who cares? So I still don't see John with one. I still don't see Obe with one. I don't see Sheila with one. And Jul Romero, I see him with one. Not one for dog catcher. Not one with PDX. When you bring up a screen to enter a comment, well, not for me. Government tracking number, says John Lyons. John's got one. John's got one for sure. Here, I'll put in regular chat. I had one and it went away. That's weird. I had one and then it went away. The ats are the ones that have already been probed by the aliens. Well, you have an at, Kubler. You have one, bro. Corber now doesn't have one. So maybe the members don't have one? I don't know. PDX doesn't have one. I'm getting out before the probe. All right, Obe. We'll see you, buddy. We'll see you, man. I knew it was coming, though, y'all. Max's chat has had him for a week and a half. I think it's also to cut down on the trolls, y'all. It's to cut down on people that are trolling. Yeah, I see yours, Sheila. I see an ad on you. John Lyons has one, and Streamlabs has one. So a decent first half for J.J. McCarthy, I guess, that one drive that he got to play. Vikings down for a bit. They come back, take the lead. How does it cut down on trolling? Because if you're, it makes it so that you're being posted whatever you signed up with, right? So a lot of these guys will be on the same email and they'll change their username repeatedly. YouTube, stay out of my life. I'm busy over here doing important things. Well, they're going to start. I heard that coming up on like the 13th, so just a few days, that they're going to start age verifying accounts that the AI thinks are under 18. They're going to start making those accounts put in either their real ID number or a credit card or something. That's what I read. So I'm thinking that probably on the 13th, I'm going to lose a lot of subscribers because a lot of people are going to bail. Is JJ still in the game? He was out after the first drive. McCarthy was, and Jefferson didn't play. Chris. Yeah, this is way harder, y'all, to see it. It's way harder. Definitely way harder. So did the Yankees win or lose, y'all? I see Max is offline. All right, chat gets quiet on me. I'm gonna drop one commercial. Yeah, mine says at Rip City Jeff. Mine says at Rip City Jeff. And now they're all pretty much switching over. At least the last like 5 comments. So they're coming for y'all. They're coming to give you your probe. They're coming to probe you. They weren't supposed to get here till November. Frank Raposa says Yankees win 5-4. Good for Max, man. Max been going through it. Yankees were in danger of falling out of the postseason completely. They were in real danger. So, so here we go, dog catcher. So you're one whose username was different than your email. You're now at Culture Shock Rocks. You're at Culture Shock Rocks. Well, there's a perfect example, Rip City. I've known dog catcher as dog catcher for 3 years, and I'm not going to notice calling that. Troll Hunter engaged. Juju Cool checks in, says go Dodgers. You're going to have a lot of people not in here, says Sheila. Dog catcher's the first example. If I didn't see his Rip City icon, I would have had no friggin' clue who he was. I would have had no clue who he was. Now your spouse can tell who's up in here, says T. Kubler. I am your neighbor. Yeah, there's going to be a number that I'm not going to know who the hell you are. There's going to be a number where I'll be like, I don't know who that person is. It's crazy. Yeah, dog catcher, please keep your picture up. I mean, I'm also almost going to have to start calling him Culture Rocks. Who's going to get the ball? I think the Texans will. Texans will receive the second half kickoff. What's up, Mark? So now everybody has it, y'all. We watched it happen live, y'all. Everybody's been probed by the aliens. Lottie Dottie, everybody has been probed by the aliens. What if I type in there again? Let me see what happens when I type in there. Yep, I got one too. I got one too. John Lyons. My number after my name is my jail number, I guess. Rip City Jeff says, hopefully my picture is a telltale sign. Does COO have it too? She's probably taking a nap, Sheila. I don't know. She's probably taking a nappy. It's probably what I should do. Man, we watched that shit take live. We watched it happen. So welcome to our at overlords chat. Welcome to our at overlords. Those of you that have different names, it was nice knowing you. It was nice knowing you all these years. Hey Val, I haven't seen you do a football stream in a while. Yeah, what's up, Champ? So Champ's name is now Callie Champ. Champ is now the Callie Champ. I'm doing good, Mark. Just chilling, chillaxing, relaxing. All right, here we go. Second half is underway. Little return across the 25. That's where the Texans will start out. Yep, yep. Not sure why my name changed. It's a deal that YouTube's doing, Callie. It's a deal that YouTube's doing. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together, yo. All right, so under center is this quarterback. Don't know his name. Handoff. Falls down after a gain of maybe one. I walked over to get me some good train food, came back, and my name changed, says John Lyons. Yep. All right, shotgun formation here on a 2nd and 11. A throw over the middle. Vikings defense quickly on the tackle, but still a gain of about 5. That'll make it 3rd down. Nope, not just you, champ. Not just you, bro. Everybody. Lottie Dottie, everybody. All right, Jefferson late coming out of the tunnel, y'all. Justin Jefferson. Back to shotgun formation, looking over. Left. Caught. He turns up field. 1st down, Texans. 1st down. All right, so Jefferson was getting mic'd up. He's going to join the telecast on NFL Network. I was saying last year when Jefferson did this in the preseason, the Vikings caught fire. Handoff up the middle, tackled for a loss of 2 on a 1st and 10. So what time is it? I like the name Cali Champ. It could be worse. It could be worse. All right, a run to the right. Gain of about 7. So, chat, we got 40 of us in here, y'all. 40 in the house, 55 likes, a little over 1,000 views. I'm really thinking about ending this stream. I think I learned what I needed to learn. We had a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do on the football side. I love my name. It totally fits me. I'm from Cali and they call me the champ. So how mad are y'all going to be if I end this bad boy? People don't watch preseason. Yeah. Oh, a little lame duck over the left side there, incomplete. And a flag, a late flag. Late flag on the play. Dog catcher, we back. How did you change it? Nope, come back to the Dodgers. Do it, Val, peer pressure. All right, I'm going to end it, y'all. I'm going to end it, and I'll see y'all at, 5:30 for the Dodgers. Don't end shit, says Mark Guest. I'm probably going to end it, bro. How did you change it, dog catcher? Ellie says, see ya. What about the bets? I'll just cancel them. How about that? Let me find him first. Yeah, there were 4 bets on the Vikings, 4 bets on the Texans, 37,000 in the kitty. So what I'll do here is I'll drop 40,000 to everybody up in here. Hey, could you put that in the fridge? I don't know if there's room though. Nice eye roll, COO. All right, here we go, y'all. So 40,000 to everybody in the chat. And then I'll cancel that bet. Yeah, I'm probably going to hit the nappy. So everybody refunded. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today, though. Allows you to change, but limits it to 14 a day between changes or something. Not a pro. Didn't take notes. That's fine. That's fine. Perfect. That's perfect. You can change it, but 14 days between changes. Derek Johnson in the house with his at. All right, sorry, y'all. I'm going to end it. Deuces. We'll see you for Dodger baseball. I'm out.